Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Coverate, a couple that loves to play board games.
And getting lucky.
Super lucky.
Now, we're doing a Roll and Write month, so we're featuring over 50 Roll and Write games on our YouTube channel, our Instagram page, our TikTok, Twitter, so you can follow us down below and learn more about Roll and Writes. And we're also doing a giveaway, so check out the description for how that works.
Well, this week we're taking a look at a new game. What?
New game?
This is a series that we call Check It Out. It's where we introduce various board games to you folks in hopes that we find you a game that you'll really enjoy.
And today we're looking at Super
Mega
Lucky
Box. Check it out. Check it out.
I was worried there wasn't going to be a Check It Out.
Oh, I had to get all that box energy out. Super Mega Lucky Box is designed by Phil Walker Harding. It's published by Gamewright, and it's a flip and write. It's a 1 to 6 player game that takes about 20 minutes to play. This game is essentially tic-tac-toe, but based on the numbers you flip. And once you complete a line, you get the reward.
But not diagonal lines.
Sad.
Now let's give you a quick overview of how to play. So you begin by setting up. You'll shuffle the 18 number cards and take 9 to use for the round. Each player will get a Super Mega scorecard, a dry erase marker, and 4 lightning tokens. Lastly, each player will draw lucky box cards. They'll draw 5 and decide 3 to keep. So your goal is to score the most points, and the way you do that is completing the super lucky box cards and achieving some of the bonuses as well, such as stars. You begin playing by drawing a card from the number deck. Then each player will cross off a single number in one of their lucky box cards. Now you do have lightning tokens, which can be used to change numbers by 1 per lightning token. And numbers do loop around, so you can change a 9 to a 1 by using 1. Now once everyone's crossed off a number, you'll check for bonuses. So that means anytime you complete a row or a column, there'll be a bonus associated with that, and you'll get to take that action. If it's a number, you'll get to scratch off that number on another lucky box card, or even the card that you got the bonus from. If it's a question mark, you can scratch off any number on any of your boards. If it's a star, you'll circle the star associated for the round that you are in, and based on how many stars you'll circle that round, you'll get points at the end of the game. And you can also acquire more lightning bolts or get moons, which will get you points at the end of the game for having the most. Now at the end of the round, you'll score completed lucky box cards. Depending on the round that it is, you'll get a different amount of points for completed cards. Draw 3 new lucky box cards and decide to keep one of them, discard the other 2. Shuffle the number cards, set 9 for the next round, and you're good to go to start the next round. Now there's 4 rounds in this game. Once you're done through the 4 rounds, you can begin the final scoring.
Now it's time for final scoring. You'll take a look at all the points you scored for the cards you've completed and sum them up, and then you'll take a look at how many stars you got each round and score based on that. Additionally, the cards that you manage not to fill out, you'll get 1 point for every 2 cubes that you manage to mark off. Finally, whoever has the most moon tokens will score 6 points. But if you have the lowest amount, you'll get -6 points. After that, you can sum up all your total scores, and the person with the most points wins.
Will you be super mega lucky?
Wow!
So what do you think?
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I didn't realize that there was only like 9 out of the 18 cards in the deck at first, so the first round was like, oh, why wasn't there any of these?
Yeah, I think that's actually what makes the game, because the 18 cards are 1 to 9 twice. So when you shuffle them, there's an opportunity for 1s and 2s and 3s to not even be a part of that.
Well, any number really.
That's true, yeah. And I think because the cards rely on some of those numbers really heavily, it makes the game really interesting and quite exciting because you're anticipating it, but it cannot come.
Yeah, well, and the cards are designed, like the lucky box cards are designed so that they don't have 1 to 9 in sequence. They might have, or they do like 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and then they'll have 2 sets of those together in those 9 cubes.
Yeah, they're very variable, and I think that's what makes it exciting too. And having the choice to pick what you want, because even in the beginning of the game, making sure that you have variety so you can go for different things is really important.
Yeah, and there's definitely a lot of chain reactions that can happen. The one thing I will say that once I caught on, maybe it was the luck of the draw for me and the cards that I had, but at the fourth round, I only had one card to complete, and it kind of petered off for me.
Because you didn't get the right numbers.
Yeah, because I wasn't getting the right numbers. So I felt super unlucky.
But maybe that's part of the strategies. You have to reserve cards so you can create some bonuses and combinations. But it is really nice. Like, I think it's that tug and pull of completing cards early so you can get more points for them. But it may be leaving it for the end so you have more combinations.
Yeah.
Because it could be wise to save some of those numbers too.
Yeah, and it could just be like an unforeseen catch-up mechanic.
Maybe you were super mega lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the other thing I like too is that the art in this game is really friendly. It's very cartoonish. It just gives you the really good feels while you're playing it. It feels not necessarily silly, but just like...
The name matches the
absolutely.
art. Like that's
you're feeling super mega lucky, especially if you draw the perfect number, get to the column and a row bonus, and then it just cascades into completing more, and it just allows for that really feeling of excitement.
Yeah, last thing I'll say before we tell you why you should check it out is I really like that the cards are like whiteboards, so you draw on the cards, and I think that's always fun when it's a flip and write that involves more than one board.
Yeah. The same designer did this for Silver and Gold actually, which we're giving away, but it's it makes it fun because you can make your kind of game space as big or as small as you want it. Like, we actually didn't even play this game at the table for the first time. We just had the cards. So
on a breakfast nook thing. So why should people check this out?
Well, if you want to feel super mega lucky and get that perfect combination, that perfect luck of the draw, this may be the game for you. Because it is an opportunity for those really grand moments of excitement, building up for that perfect combination to happen, and for everything just to cascade. And if you really like that in games, this one's definitely for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to like build your board up and then cascade through your cards, which I think is a lot of fun. You can go through different phases as well of like trying to collect the most moons, getting the most stars, completing the cards the fastest. It just feels like a good flip and write.
The other thing too is it is a 1 to 6 player game, so there is that higher end player count. But if you have more than one copy of this game, you can actually double the player count, so that you can compile the copies together and play this with even 12 people. Because it is a friendly game, you have kind of your own board, you can just have somebody call out the number. And
it's
that's
like
all
a bingo.
Yeah, essentially. So if you're looking for a game for a larger group, this one also could be really fun. Because now I'm just thinking of like a bingo hall and everyone's just being like, 6! And I'm just like,
bingo!
Bonus!
Yeah, I think that like just lends itself to how easy to teach this game is as well. You literally scratch off the number that is flipped, and that is it.
Yeah, it's a really, I can see us introducing flip and rights and roll and rights with this game because it is really friendly. There's that mechanism of the bonuses and how to use the bonuses, which is really present in a lot of other games. Then there's also the tokens, so the moons and the lightning bolts, which are a lot of those actions that let you modify the rolls, which is also really present a lot. So it's not too complex, but it's very friendly, so I can see us using this as an introductory game.
Yeah, exactly.
So why shouldn't you check it out?
I feel like at this point we just say the opposite of what we just said, but it is, because it's a simple game, like if you're not super jivey about those like short, simple, sweet, easy
if you want
to teach
all
games,
that heavy strategy Euros, maybe this one's not for you.
this one is not for you. It also doesn't have that much of a competitive aspect. I would say personally the only competition you actually have is fighting for the moons, and you can win the game without having the most moons.
That's true.
So
yeah, there's very limited, if any, player interaction. I think the only player interaction that you're potentially thinking about is how many cards did that person complete and how many moves does that person have. Because if they complete more cards earlier on, they're going to have more points. So that's, but it's more player awareness. I wouldn't even call that. Yeah, I wouldn't even call that player interaction. So if you're looking for player interaction, and the other thing that we mentioned with a roll and write genre is it is a game about luck. Luck is in this one's name. If you want open information, know exactly what's coming, this game may not be for you.
yeah, definitely not.
So overall, how are you feeling?
Well, it's exactly what I would expect from a flip and right, to be honest. I'm happy with it.
Oh, I set you up for us. I'm feeling super mega lucky, and you just did not.
I think I've overused it.
That's fair. Well, I'm feeling super mega lucky to have the opportunity to play this game because genuinely it's a really fun game, and I think it's one that will definitely stay in our collection. And I can see us. I actually want to play it right now. Like, let's crack it out after this and play. Just because it is really friendly, it's really fun, it plays really quickly.
My mom would love this.
Yeah, you definitely would. And I think a lot of our friends and family who aren't necessarily into board games would like this as well because just of the simplicity and the joy that this game brings. Because who doesn't love drawing that perfect card and completing that perfect combination
and rubbing it in somebody's face? Yeah, just kidding.
Only friendly gaming here. Well, thank you so much for watching our check it out of Super Mega Lucky Box.
See, you've also overused it because you can't even say it right
anymore. Yeah, I can't say it right anymore. Well, our question for the day is...
What is the luckiest thing that has happened to you?
That was going to be my question.
Wow!
We're on the same wavelength. Exactly. What's the luckiest thing that's happened to you?
I don't think I've experienced much luck. Well, just kidding. I once paid for my whole trip to Las Vegas by playing a single game of slots.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty lucky.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was born in Russia, and I won my mom a cell phone like in the early 2000s when cell phones weren't too common through like a scratch and win on an ice cream.
On an ice cream.
Yeah, like you get I think you got a little card when you got the ice cream in like the little booth, and I scratched it and I won a cell phone. And at the time that was a really big deal because cell phones were like not common whatsoever. So that was my probably luckiest moment.
So let us know what your luckiest moment is down in the comments below. We're excited to hear all your stories, and of course you'll get an entry for our Silver and Gold and Sonara giveaway.
Yeah, and thank you so much to Pandasaurus for that, and check out the information in the description. We're doing a giveaway all month long, and you can also check out our birthday bonanza board game giveaway video where we're celebrating Ty's birthday and doing some giveaways there as well. Our Roll Right month is just bumping, and we hope that you check out some of the other videos and engage with us because we love talking about the genre, and we still have many, many games that we're going to cover. So.
And of course, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button or that bell notification to make sure you're notified when we release new videos.
And share the videos as well. If you know somebody who might like this game, who might like Roll and Rights, send them over to us. We love meeting every one of you and chatting with you. And thank you so much for watching.
Exactly. Until next time though, this is us checking out.
Bye. Bye.